super, above average, basic, can't count on, and we have don't use. Will this be opinionated or competitive? Both. To be clear, my opinions are right. They were always right and they'll never be wrong. Okay, cool. Hot lava. It's a good neutral card. Tell you what, boop. Just kidding. No, it's above average. Why? Because it's free. It's kind of neutral, but it's an environment still. Cheap environments are always good. Puts in above average. Easy. Puff Shroom. 0 cost. 1/1. Team up. There's never reason to play Puff Shroom instead of Shroom for 2. Kind of true. Yeah. I mean, it is free. That's the bonus. If it was a 1 cost, it'd be trash. It's hard to say because it's still team up in a 1/1. Like you could do stuff with a team up in a 1/1. It's not impossible. It's not impossible to use. Astro Shroom is above average. I don't think it's overpowered because he is still kind of weak, vulnerable to a lot of things. But it's the power. It's a stupidly annoying power. I think he should be nerfed. Get rid of the freaking bullseye. Okay, I don't care. It's free damage essentially. It should be a 3 cost at least minimum, or remove bullseye. Yeah, it's above average. Banana bomb. It's above average. I don't think it's an S tier card. It's still decently good. I mean, it's a 1 cost, do 2 damage to a zombie. Like what? The card itself is okay. It's pretty mid, but we'll get to the banana launcher later. Blooming Heart. This card again. I have a thing. The 1 cost 2/2s. It used to be a 1 cost 2/2, but now it's a 1 cost 2/1. Not much of a difference. It's an above average card. I think it's still pretty. I think it's still pretty alright. I would use Blooming Heart. I'm not opposed to it. I don't like how they made it a 2/1, but whatever. We can deal with it. But in Shroom, it's can't count on it. Like what? Or just don't use. Just don't use the play button Shroom. Why? They're just better cards. You use the freaking Puff Shroom, bro. What are we doing? High voltage current. This gets +1 when another berry does damage. When played Conjure Berry. I don't like high voltage current. I never liked them. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like them. They're weak. They rarely get like any play, really. I can't count on them. Conjure Berry is not bad, which gives it a buff. But like, you know, what if you get a bad berry? Then yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, Poison Mushroom. It's a 1 cost 1/1. It's aggro 2. It's a good aggro. Basic. It's a 1 cost 3/1 essentially. Pretty weak still. Reincarnation. While in your hand at the end of the turn, this transforms into a random plant with +1/+1. Keeps his ability. Is that like an S tier card above or like above average? Because on average, like what you're getting a random card, so you have no idea if it'll be like really good or really bad. I mean, the +1/+1 I think brings it above average. I think I've seen it do more good than harm to whoever uses it. No, Seedling is kind of worse. I mean, well, Seedling is kind of worse. I'm sorry, I'm not actually. Shroom for 2, it's good. It's above average. It's above definitely the Puff Shroom for sure. Where's it at? I could say basic. It has decent synergies. It's either low basic or high above average. I'm gonna do low basic. Low basic because still it alone is not insane. Velociradish Hatchling. This is essentially just Velociradish but cheaper. I don't know. I'm not opposed to this guy. I don't hate him. I lean towards can't count on. But honestly, they're just kind of I mean, they can be like a better version of you. I don't know, man. Is it comparable to? I think it is. It is comparable to these guys. Yeah. It's a basic. I'd rely on him more than a Electric Current, maybe. He, at the very least, provides pressure. Like, you're on a roll, kind of, and then you just get a Radish, play it on the board. Why not? He's a basic card. Banana Launcher. Easy S tier. No doubt about it. It's just free banana bombs. Like, what am I gonna complain about? Berry Blast, above average. It's a very viable card. Like, I can't complain. I don't think anyone is complaining about Berry Blast. It's a must-have card. Berry Blast is S tier. It's really S tier. I mean, it can be done to face, which is not bad, but it's not like an insane card. I mean, yeah, I don't know how much I feel about putting in S tier. Must have 4 copies? I guess so. I don't like it. I think he's the best card above average, but not S tier. 3 health is a common threshold for the zombie early game. I mean, you're right, but is that like a S tier card? I think I'm gonna keep it above average. I can't put it S tier. I'm also agreeing with the racist. Oh no, my chat is racist now. That's fun. Buff Shroom, he's basic. It's a basic 1 cost 2/2. It's a 1 cost 2/2, guys. Let's just be real. Now the Twitch HQ is actually gonna blow up. Okay, all mushrooms get +1/+1. I think it's a good well, it's a good basic card. I don't think the mushroom class entirely is enjoyable. I think buffing all mushrooms by +1/+1, it can be good, but like it's not. I never found it too reliable. You know what I mean? I never found it like too like this saved the game. It can lean the game, but I think it's just basic. One of the best common cards. It has potential since the mushroom decks are very spam heavy. True, it has potential, but it's still like 1/1. You know what I mean? Like a chickening like wipes them all out either way. Yeah, budget value. B for budget. Fireweed when playing on the ground make hot lava. The 2 cost me 2. I think it's a good card. Easily A tier, lower than Berry Blast. I think it's an A tier. Well, no, it's not S tier. Is it S tier? It feels kind of S tier. I'm gonna be honest. It's cheap, it does some damage, and it gives you a free environment. Like, what? I'm not opposed to it. I think it's a great above. No, it's S tier. It has to be kind of S tier, isn't it? Not super? Not super. Why? It's not about Berry Blast and environment damages your own stuff. Well, okay. Well, that's the point, though. Like, it can be a downside since it kills itself. Kind of. But also, like, it's very versatile in what you can do with it, right? Because say you're in a rut, and the other guy's playing some environments. Oh, now you have an extra environment to play with Fireweed. Get some damage out, at least for a couple turns, maybe. You know what I mean? Not OP? I never said it was OP. I have to put it above Berry Blast, kind of. No, well, I can't. Berry Blast is kind of necessary. Since Hot Lava is free, the environment doesn't matter since you play plants and environments at the same time. Oh, that's right. It is free. Okay. True. Okay, fine. Well, I'm going to keep it. It's equal to Berry Blast at the very least, but I'll put Berry Blast up. Yeah, no, Fireweed is definitely up there for sure. Invasive species. One environment. This gets +3. Invasive species. How do we feel about invasive species? 2 cost, 1/4, and in environment it'll become a 4/4. 2 cost, 4/4 if you have an environment on the board. Honestly, kind of A tier. What? How many environments are going to be like cheap to play? Like turn 1, right? How many plant environments are there? You get rid of 5-health zombie with Hot Lava for 2 sun. Assuming we were going to use Hot Lava. I mean, yeah, I think it's definitely A tier. Seedling. People are going to cry over this, bro. It's basic. I think it's a fun card, but is it game defining if you play it down? I don't think so. It's vulnerable, takes a little bit, and it can or it cannot. Basic. There's no way to know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Shelf Mushroom. Fusion, do 2 damage. It's trash. 2 cost Banana Bomb. True, yeah. I guess it's like don't use. I rarely use Self Shroom. 2 cost, 2/2, Self Shroom. Yeah, I don't see it being that good. Don't use. Wild Berry, when played, this moves to a random lane. This got buffed in the recent patch, and it's insane. Bro, 2 cost, 6 damage on turn 2, bro. I mean, is it above average though? Super 6 damage for 2 sun is wild. Again, I think it's still vulnerable. The 1 health still makes it vulnerable, right? You're not guaranteed to get the 6 damage in, especially if you're gonna play this raw on turn 2. Think about it, right? Raw on turn 2, you're the first ones to play cards. Zombie can react. Oh, it has 1 health. How many cards can do 1 damage with 2 brains? You know what I mean? How many zombies can do 1 damage with 2 brains? Or within the span of 2 turns, right? The ability is quite downside. I don't care about the ability. The ability doesn't matter necessarily. Because if you're playing a late game, then it matters because it's like, okay, you need to know where it's gonna go. Assuming you have like certain set amount of tiles, whatever. But like early game, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but there are many 2-turn plays for zombies that leave them with nothing to counter after. But no, zombies don't attack first. You're right. You're right. I forgot. I got it mixed up. I still, but you're relying on the other zombie to fumble, which I don't want to count as a plus to Wild Berry. We're keeping it above average. Angry Berry. Yep, that's one of those. That's one of those. Angry Berry 3 cost. All plants get +2. It's the 3 cost. If it was a 2 cost, boom, like probably at basic or above average at least. But 3 cost is yikes. Because that's a large chunk of sun for, I mean, you don't know if you're gonna have plants to play. Assuming you're using, you know, puff shrooms, mushrooms, whatever. This is can't count on. You can't count on it. Cosmic Mushroom, he's a basic card. He's basic. He's like a neutral card because he can screw you over with like a bad mushroom. But I think gaining a mushroom that has just +2 damage is not that bad. You gain like a 0 cost, you know, team up puff shroom with 3/1. Ooh, crispy, bro. It's like getting like an extra chicken nugget. You know what I mean? Like that's like just too weak. I don't care about the freaking. That's not the point of this card. I don't care about the damage. Like I never cared about it. It's what it conjured to me and what I can get from it. And I think the buff is worth it, to be honest. If it would be above average if it was like at least like a little like 3/2 maybe, you know. 3/3. Well, no, it's above average for sure because it's kind of like a net positive really. Which is balanced. There's a lot of cheap mushrooms. Yeah, if you get a cheap mushroom that has 3/2 or 3/1, you know what I mean? Like that's not a bad thing. It's a cheap mushroom. I don't mind above average. Crow Magnolia. I never use this card. Plant Evolution. All plants here next door get +2. I don't know. I never liked it. Can't count on. 2 cost 4 phobia on second plant. I don't care about second plant. Is the ability worth like using in the first place? It's hard. It's hard to say. Crow Magnolia needs a sacrifice, so it takes a lot of setup and doesn't even give health. Kabloom has plenty of damage already, just not enough health with many plants. I think this card is good to spit out, but with other cards, it could be a basic. No, it feels more fine. I just never use it. Like I never feel like, oh, I need a Crow Magnolia here. You know what I mean? It's in can't count on. Imitator, honestly, kind of S tier. Yeah, we're above average. Honestly, above average. Because how many cards do you get like 2 of? That's like, oh, it's like we're trying to set up with like Astro Vera kind of. But that's like a, you know, Niche case. Current double fig meta. Oh, true. Let me start to get super. Mushroom Grotto. This synergy has a lot of synergies, which I'm not opposed to at all. I think it's basic though, because of the cost. The cost sucks. I think it's a basic card. No, well, I can see above average. It provides fodder. It's good mushroom synergies. I'm doing basic. I can't decide. I don't want to put it above average, but I can do basic. Mushroom Ringleader. Unreliable, can't count on. It's 1 health, +2 for each other plant. This thing always dies. Poison Ivy, 1/3, Anti-Hero 4. It's like a 5/3. 3 cost, 5/3. It's great aggro. It's insanely weak if there's no aggro. Put a zombie in front of it, it's GG's, bro. Especially at turn 3 when, you know, you're at risk of other cards that can do 3 damage or kill a 5 strength card. And for that, the jury says basic. Strong but also vulnerable. Sorry. Punish Room. When a mushroom is destroyed, do 2 damage to a random zombie or a zombie hero. This card is definitely punishing. For sure. He's above average? No. He's basic. 3 cost, 2/2. But also mushrooms. If you have like a really good synergy, which this specific class does have a lot of mushrooms, it's great damage. Mushroom only has 2 damage and 2 L's, so any crazy or hard removal obliterates it. True, but I think it's a basic card. It's a high basic. Yeah.
I love mushrooms.
Thanks, Trump. That was amazing. Punish Room. I think we're doing a lot of. So we'll put it in basic. Easy damage. Sizzle got buffed. I mean, 3 brains do 5 damage. It is technically slightly worse than Berry Blast in terms of just numbers. And I've done this math before in a previous shows that I made. But Sizzle now, honestly, kind of goated. Like, I'm not opposed. Used to cost 5 is baffling. True. That is true. I think we're doing above average. Statistically, out of the 3, Banana Bomb, Berry Blast, and Sizzle's the worst one. Sizzle is the worst one. Still, because if you think about it, cost per damage, it's double, right? So for 1 sun, you do 2 damage. For 2 sun, you do 3. Where you could have, you know, if you're gonna pair it compared to this one, it could do 4 damage to be equal in power as this one, but it's not, obviously. That'd be overpowered. So this one being worse than this and this, low above average. Strawberryan. When you play the berry, do 1 damage to zombies next door to Strawberryan. I never use this card. I rarely ever use this card. Can't count on it, really. Free 1k sparks though. True. S tier for the free 1k sparks. Getting a Berry Blast. The Berry Blast is good, but it's still a weak 3 cost, 2 health. Yikes. Don't count on. I can't count on. Velociradish. When played, make a copy of this with team up here. Dynawar, this gets +1. These guys have always been like S tier, right? 3 cost, 1/3, spawn another one in front of it too. Dynawar, super. Zapricot, did it get nerfed? It did. Why? Basic then. No, can't count on. 3 costs, 4/1, weak. So embarrassing as a card, true. But it's a fruit plant. Lava Guava, do 2 damage to a zombie here next door. It played on the ground, make hot lava here. Did it get indirectly nerfed or buffed when hot lava got changed? I guess it's nerfed because then you have less incentive to use Lava Guava if you need a hot lava. And the 4 is just kind of bad. Costed 1 less. What did? It got buffed? Okay. Is it still that good? It's like a worse chickening, kind of. Chickening does damage to all plants and does not spawn a hot lava. Where this does damage to zombie here next door. Spawns a hot lava. I think it's a basic card. It's decent. This hot lava only got cheaper. It only makes a difference if the zombie player bounces the environment. I guess. Low B, high C. I just don't use it. I'm okay with even putting don't use. I think there's better cards for, I mean, maybe not cheaper, but still better cards. Think about it. You're playing this on minimum turn 4, right? Unless you're like, you know, you have sunflowers, whatever. Turn 4, like, are they playing like 2 health zombies? So it's a low can't count on, don't use. Yeah, we're done. Molekale, we do S tier. No question. Not a question, bro. And when you get like a Molekale combo, Molekale into Molekale. Ooh. Wee. Meh. Molekale on like a Paradise. Ooh. Only S tier in orange. What do you mean? It just makes every card better, obviously. I'm kidding, but still, Molekale, I think it's S tier. Top 5 most fun cards, but prob B. I would not say that at all. The plan's good enough. Parapairs, this is so mid. Parapairs is very classed by Velociradish. True. Don't use. No, I wouldn't say don't use. If you don't have Velociradish, it's not a don't use card for sure. Costs him more as 2/2 instead of 3/3, but loses Dynamore. Can't count on. But guys, it's a true. Use Pine Clone at that point. True. Don't use. You're right. Don't use. Paradise. Above average. Yeah, basic. Above average for sure. It's a lot of insane combos. Allows you to have double plants. Expensive, but the ability is really good if you just put the right stuff on it too. I'm okay with it. Petalmorphosis. Transform a plant to a random card, draw a card. Gives you like a 3 cost card on average, but extremely RNG dependent, so it's used here. But it also draws you a card though, which I like. There's not a lot of card draw in Kabloom. Yeah, no, it's a high can't count it though. Since you can't count it, true. You can't count on it giving you a really good card. But hey, what if it was like transformer plant to random plants? It gets +1/+1, draw a card. One card for a 4-cost doesn't redeem it. What if it's a legendary though? What do we can't count on? It's fine. Honestly, I do kind of always use metamorphosis on cards that I know are gonna die anyway. So might as well get the jump on it and like get like a new plant out of it. You know what I mean? That plant could probably maybe like last longer than the previous plants. I'm not opposed to that. I would use this on a freaking Astro Vera if the Astro Vera is gonna die, and I'm not opposed to it. Pine Clone. It's slight you can't count on because like you never know if your plants are gonna survive anyway. It's reliable because it does turn into pine clones, turn everything into pine clones. But I mean, it's still like three threes. It's not 3s. It's only really good with like if you have a ton of cheap cards on the board. This is what you play. I think above average is fine. Strongberry, another free 1k Sparks. This isn't a bad card. This is a insanely good card. It's A tier, even S tier. Berry Blast to face. That's a 5 damage. Above average. Easy. It has decent damage. It's kind of weak when it comes to health, but I mean the damage that it does makes up for it for sure. Got a Strongberry on the board. Got a second Strongberry on the board. Oh, guess what? Infinite damage. Infinite damage glitch. Let's go. Can finish off zombies. True. I'm keeping it A tier. Sonic Bloom. 1 damage for hero of each plant. Too expensive. Can't count on. Probably don't even know use. It's a good finisher card, but can't count on. Sour Grapes. The 1 damage for each zombie. You need combos with this. It's can't count on. Like this is good, but you have to pair it with like, you know, Strongberry. Or, I mean, I think that's it. Are there any other cards that like synergize with this card other than Strongberry? Or is it just that? I mean, there's like, you know, Strawberryan, the currents. Basically 1 damage chickening, high voltage current. Yeah, no, this is a bad card. This is a can't count on. Like I've used this card before. I'm not opposed to it, but like it's can't count on if you're not going to use it with other cards. You need the combos. 1 destroy makes seedlings here next door. I think this is honestly like an A tier card. Free seedlings, bro. Here next door. It used to be just next door. Now it's just 3 free seedlings, assuming the one on the right doesn't die. Bluesberry, basic, 2 damage. It's a 3/3, 2 damage, right? You use it when you're on a budget, bro. That's just it. Oh, that's your Blueberry. After combat here, do 6 damage to the random zombie or zombie hero. This is a insanely good card, but it's actually just kind of not insanely good. That's your Blueberry. It's 6 damage to a random zombie. I think this is good. That is pressure right there. Problem is it has the same amount of damage as Whipvine and is 10x less reliable. That's true, kind of. Oh, they indirectly nerfed. I mean, well, Whipvine is a different class. That's different. Use Whipvine at that point. Can destroy if it can't be answered. True. I think we do. I think it's basic. I think basic is a fine spot. High basic. Simply just because it does so much damage. It's pressure, like crazy pressure. Stray Bomb, 4 damage for zombie here next door. This is more reliable than, say, Sour Grapes or Lava Guava. I think 4 damage does wipe a board. Does wipe at least one. You're taking out 1 zombie at least. Compare that to how many Berry Blasts do you need to fulfill that? This is like the next step up for after Sizzle. You need 4 Berry Blasts to equal the 12 damage this does, which is about still 6 sun. No, even more. That's 8 sun. Stray Bomb is basically 2 Lava Guava without hurting your own plants. 4 damage is a threshold where you can destroy plenty of point zombies. Not always getting max value. I know you're not. You're guaranteed not to get the max value out of this. But if you have to hit max value, you're already dead. Like that's. You don't want to have max value because guess what? Now there's zombies on the board that are way more than 4 health that you're using Cherry Bomb. Like what? Cherry Bomb above average, high basic. No, I don't like it. Above average. I think it's a great card. I'm sorry. It does overall a ton of value anyway. Dandelion Killing 6 costs for 4, half the zombie hero for half the health. This is a can't count on it. Is it can't count on really? The lowest legendary we have in the field so far. You're gonna do at least max 10 damage. Cannot count on Poison Oak. 6 cost 5/6 answer hero 5 can do 10 damage, but who is gonna let that happen on turn 6? Can't count on. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly it's kind of basic. Grips of Wrath, insane pressure. Holy crap, these guys are. I could even put them S tier, bro. 7 cost 6/6, but free 6 damage to the hero. Problem is too slow. What? The grapes? I can see above average. It's like 2 Berry Blast. Okay, we can't keep comparing every card to Berry Blast. Imagine. That's how we measure how good a card is like how many Berry Blasts does it take to do the same thing that this card does. 2 Berry Blasts plus 2 more Berry Blasts for the 6 damage it does to face. Which are good since you can't really avoid the 6 damage. You can't. Unless you bounce it or transform it somehow. Or then block with like, you know, Planetary Gladiator or like, you know, I mean, if you were at that point, Pharaoh or, you know, whatever other cards that block damage for the hero. We can do above average. I think he's insane pressure though. That's the thing. He's insane pressure. Above average. How many Berry Blasts will it take to kill this man? Guys, just looking at like a random guy. How many Berry Blasts does it take to kill The Rock Johnson? 9? I think 9 Berry Blasts will do the trick. 7 Sun though? It's good. I think it's still pressure. Because at that point in the game, the guy's gonna be low already. Since he's already gonna be low, He's either like, do I take the damage now, or do I just let this guy kind of be on the field doing damage to me or whatever plants I play, zombies I play? So Kernel Corn, I think it's always been a good card. He could be S tier, honestly. Honestly, above average. Most of the time, like a board wipe. Most of the time. Spitter Cherry Bomb? It is, yeah, just Spitter Cherry Bomb. Well, you have to compare Dwayne Drop on a zombie. Since there aren't many on a rock-based zombies, I'd say the closest is Gargolith. So 2 Berry Blasts. Well, he's a human though. He's alive. So I mean, I think alive people are different than unalive people. Kernel Corn is above average for sure. Insane damage. Transfiguration is S tier. It's broken. Isn't good. Kernel Corn. True. It is outclassed, but you know what? You're right. Because Kernel Corn exists, it's basic. I can agree with that now. He's a rock though. Gargolith is a rock. Oh, true. That's right. Okay, fair enough. You know what? Well, it's a living rock though. And Gargolith is technically a living rock as well. Is he a zombie or alive or a rock? Because he's broken. I don't know why they even gave him this ability. That's insanely good. What the frick? And Gloom Shroom. Honestly, wait, hold on. It takes 3 Berry Blasts, which is already 6 cost, and spawns a 5/5. This is better than Berry Blast. Honestly, kind of S tier. Takes overboard if no Deadly or Rocket Science. True. What's next tier list? That will be for me to know and for you to find out. What's a 5/5 bullseye on the board? True. All right, chat. This is my tier list. Subscribe and like, please. Join the Twitch. Thanks for watching. Okay. That is the tier list for today.